People often wonder how the greatest athletes stay at the top year after year. They look at the trophies, the records, the victories, and they assume there must be a secret that ordinary people will never understand. They believe greatness is something a person is born with, a gift reserved for a lucky few. But the truth is far simpler and far more demanding. Greatness is not created in a single moment. It is built through thousands of small decisions that nobody sees, repeated day after day until discipline becomes identity. The biggest lie people tell themselves is that changing their life takes years. They convince themselves they have plenty of time, so they postpone their dreams until tomorrow, next Monday, next month, or next year. Yet, life rarely changes because of one extraordinary day. It changes because of ordinary days that are repeated with extraordinary consistency. 6 months of complete focus can transform a person's health, mindset, career, confidence, and future beyond recognition. 6 months of waking up with purpose, following a plan without negotiation, and refusing to let excuses win can accomplish more than 6 years of waiting for motivation. The problem is that most people never give themselves those 6 months. They spend them scrolling through their phones, chasing temporary pleasure, complaining about circumstances, and waiting for the perfect opportunity that never arrives. They tell themselves they will begin when they feel more confident, when life becomes easier, or when everything finally falls into place. But the perfect moment is an illusion. There is only the decision you make today. Every day you delay is another day someone else is becoming stronger, smarter, and more prepared while you remain exactly where you are. Everything changes. The moment you accept complete responsibility for your life, blaming your past, your upbringing, your finances, your workplace, or your environment may feel comforting, but it will never move you forward. Your future is shaped far more by the decisions you make today than by the circumstances you experienced yesterday. That realization is not a burden, it is freedom. If your choices created your current reality, then better choices can create a better future. Champions understand this. They do not waste energy complaining about what they cannot control. They invest every ounce of energy into improving what they can. This is why discipline will always defeat motivation. Motivation is emotional, temporary, and unpredictable. It appears when life feels exciting and disappears the moment things become uncomfortable. Discipline is different. Discipline shows up on the mornings when your body feels heavy. It continues when nobody is watching, when there is no applause, no recognition, and no guarantee of success. The truly disciplined person does not wake up asking whether they feel like working. The decision has already been made. If the schedule says train, they train. If it says study, they study. If it says build, they build. Feelings become irrelevant because commitment has already taken their place. Real transformation begins when you raise your standards. Most people settle for average effort and then wonder why they receive average results. Excellence demands more. It demands one extra repetition when your muscles are burning, one more chapter when your mind feels tired, one more hour of focused work when everyone else has already stopped. Growth has never lived inside comfort. Every meaningful achievement requires stepping into discomfort again and again until what once felt impossible becomes your new normal. People may call you obsessive or unrealistic. Let them. While they are talking, you are becoming someone they will never understand because they never chose the path you chose. As the months pass, you will discover that the greatest battle is not against your competitors, but against your own mind. There will be mornings when doubt whispers that you should quit, evenings when progress feels invisible, and days when failure makes you question everything. Those moments do not define you. Your response to them does. A weak mind searches for reasons to stop. A strong mind searches for reasons to continue. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is earned every time you keep a promise to yourself, especially when breaking that promise would have been easier. None of these principles matter without relentless execution. Ideas have no value unless they become action. Dreams remain fantasies until they are supported by consistent effort. Too many people spend years planning a life they never begin because they are waiting for certainty. The people who succeed are rarely those with perfect plans. They are the ones willing to start before they feel ready, learn through failure, adjust their approach, and keep moving while everyone else is still overthinking. Momentum belongs to those who take action, not to those who wait for permission. 6 months from today will arrive, whether you change or not. The calendar will continue turning exactly as it always has. The only question is who will be standing in front of the mirror when those 6 months are over. Will you still be making the same excuses, chasing the same distractions, and wondering why nothing has changed? Or will you become someone stronger, healthier, more disciplined, more confident, and more capable than you ever imagined possible? The choice is made today, not 6 months from now. Take responsibility for your life. Build discipline that does not depend on emotion. Raise your standards beyond what feels comfortable. Strengthen your mind until obstacles become opportunities. Execute relentlessly day after day without looking for shortcuts or easy victories. One day you will look back and realize that the life you once dreamed about was not built by talent, luck, or perfect timing. It was built by 6 months of refusing to give up when giving up would have been easier. That journey begins with the decision you make right now.